Hi, I'm Pallavi. In this video, I will explain the credit risk analysis using the Power BI. In this project, we analyze the loan and individual attribute to identify influencing loan default status and improve the credit risk prediction. I have one raw CSV file to analyze this dataset. In this dataset, 32,582 records are present with the 12 columns, and the data columns are person age, which shows the age of the individual, person income, which shows the annual income of the individual, person home ownership, which shows the home ownership status of the individual, person employee length, which shows the length of the employment in year, loan intent, loan grade, which shows the grade assigned to the loan amount, loan interest rate, loan status. If the value is 0, then it indicates the loan status non-default. If 1, then it default. Loan percent income, CB percent default on file, which shows the historical default by the individual, CB percent credit history length, which shows the credit history length in year. In this project, we analyze the following 9 questions. First is the DAX calculation for financial metric. Using DAX, calculate the average loan amount and average interest rate for each loan grade. How do this metric correlate with the default rate? Using these formulas, I created the average loan amount, average interest rate and default rate measure. Let's see in Power BI. You can see that using the DAX, I calculate the average loan amount, and this is the formula for calculating the average loan amount. This is the formula for average interest rate, and this is the formula for the default rate. And this metric visualize using the cards, charts and table. Second is a visualization of loan status. Create a report visualizing the distribution of loan status across the different employment length and home ownership status. Which combination shows the highest default rate? I created a bar chart which showing the default rate by the person home ownership and person employee length. Also, I created one bar chart which shows the sum of loan status by the person employee length, and created 2 pie chart. The first pie chart which shows the distribution of person home ownership by the sum of loan status, and the second is for the loan grade, top loan grade, default loan grade, and added 2 slicer which shows the person home ownership and loan status. And you can see that the loan grade G has the highest default rate combination. Third is a segmentation analysis using the loan intent. Segment the borrowers by loan intent and visualize the average income and average loan amount for each segment. Which intent has the highest loan amount to income ratio? I created 2 column chart. In the first column chart, I display the average of person income, average of loan amount and sum of loan to the income ratio by loan intent. In second column chart, I filtered by the loan intent to highlight the top loan to income ratio, and you can see that the medical intent has the highest loan intent by the loan to the income ratio. Fourth is a time series analysis. Consider the CB percent credit history length as a timing dimension. Analyze how loan default rate has changed over the year. Implement a time slicer to adjust the viewed period. In this, I calculate first I created one measure for loan default rate, and this is the formula for the loan default rate. After that, I created one line chart which shows the loan default rate by the CB person credit history length, and added one slicer for the CB person credit history length. Fifth is a predictive insight and what if analysis. Create a what if parameter to stimulate different scenario based on the varying interest rate. How do changes in a interest rate potentially affect the default rate? In this, I created the parameter for what if analysis by navigating to the modeling section and selecting the new parameter. After that, I created the dynamic measure for what if. This is the formula for the what if dynamic measure. After that, I created the line chart which showing the loan default rate and what if dynamic by the loan interest rate. Six is the geographic data exploration. If the geographic data were available, how would you visualize the loan distribution and the default rates across the different region? In this, I created the heat map to display the loans distribution by the default rate across the different region. The seventh is the advanced DAX for risk assessment. Write a DAX formula to calculate the risk score for each loan, considering factors such as loan amount, percent income, default history, and employee length. Define the risk formula based on the factor. So this is the formula for the risk score. Using this formula, I created the measure. This is the risk score measure, and using this risk score measure, I created one column chart which shows the risk score by loan considering factors. Eight is the security features for sensitive data. Implement raw level security RLS to ensure that user can only view the data relevant to their specific region or department. How would you set up this rule? Let's see in Power BI. I created two charts. The first chart is a pie chart which shows the sum of loan amount by person home ownership, and the second is the bar chart which shows the sum of person income by the person home ownership. For applying the raw level security, go to the modeling section, manage role, select new, name to the role, select the tables. After that, filter the data with a column, condition and value. Save. After that, go to the view as, select mortgage. OK. You can see that you only able to see the particular home ownership. In Power BI services, go to the My Workspace, select security, test as a role. you can see you can only viewing the particular home ownership data. The ninth is the dashboard creation and publication. You can see that I created the cards which shows the average loan amount, average interest rate and default rate. Created one pie chart which shows the sum of person income by loan intent. Created one bar chart which shows average of loan amount by the loan grade. Created the one column chart which shows the default rate and average of person income by the loan grade, and added two slicer for the one for person home ownership and second for the CB person credit history length. For publication the data dashboard, go to the home section, select publish, save my workspace, select, got it. See, I published the data to the Power BI services, and this is my final dashboard. Thank you.